Chapter 22 The Deal. I own nothing here. It all belongs to Capcom, though I would love to someday own the franchise to keep it going. For now, though, all that belongs to me is Violet, Hydra, and Shadow. Shadow fell from the wall he was put through and landed with a dull metal clanking thud. He quickly recovered to his feet. There was something off about Shadow, however. He was getting off the feeling that if anyone could see the replay beneath the coat, he was feeling some remorse and regret. Before the mysterious one had a chance to fully gather himself, Zero landed gingerly from off his feet, glaring at Shadow intently drawing his Z-Saber. You crossed the line, and now you'll pay the consequences, Zero threatened. You can't pay anything, Zero. You can only do as you're told like a lapdog, and murder those close to you, such as X and Iris, Shadow retorted darkly. Zero's eyes lit up with rage, and losing himself for now being accused of murder X, now along with Iris and Colonel, was it. He charged Shadow so fast, even the replica who could seemingly disappear in the dinner was taken by surprise, and found himself on the receiving end of a saber slice that burned his cloak slightly. The cloak replica jumped away, looking down concerned at the piece that covered his identity. This managed to get the Kuzi Killer an idea. His opponent was so intent on keeping his true face hidden, and it was time to find out why. Moving at unmatched speeds again, Zero launched his Shadow, but this time the mysterious replica was ready. Shadow vanished from the spot and reappeared behind Zero, leaving his right arm. The familiar hum of a buster charging filled the air, and Zero quickly spun around. A buster? Zero questioned, confused for a moment. Shadow just didn't seem the type to use a buster as his weapon of choice, and hearing the familiar hum of the weapon charging only brought back fond memories to the Crimson Killer. It reminded him so much of X. The destruction, however, would prove to be enough as Shadow released a blast. A large sphere of plasma energy being ejected with a loud boom from the Cloaked One's weapon crashed hard into Zero, sending him flying several feet through a wall, debris crashing onto him and burning him. So much bravado, you can't even handle me. Face it, Zero, you're well beyond time to retire, Zero taunted. It was then that Iris and Alien managed to make their way to the combat zone. The mysterious replica turned and looked at the two ladies. I am really sorry about all of this. I didn't want to fight any of you. But it seems your friend Zero just can't handle the truth, Shadow said darkly. Why are you even here? Illy questioned, becoming surrounded in a glow. The ultimate armor appeared on her form, and she conferred her hand to a buster, raising and aiming at Shadow. The mysterious replica took a step back, obviously surprised, but managed to quickly recompose herself as Iris followed Alias's lead and drew her twin daggers. Really, ladies, you might want to rethink this. I would hate to have you harm as well. Hate to have to harm you as well. Shadow said coldly, a slow snarl underlying his tone. Face it, Shadow, you're outnumbered here, 3-1. Is even yourself confident of those odds? Rang out Zero's voice from behind him. The mysterious one turned and faced his original opponent, who had managed to dig himself out from the rubble he was buried under and recover, his weapon held confidently in his hand. If you're brave enough with numbers on your side, but alas, you're right. Even I am not stupid to go 3-1, especially considering who my three opponents are, Shadow yielded. The cloaked figure lowered his bust and took a step back. The three hunters stood in Shadow, backing him against the wall, all of their weapons still drawn and ready. Now it's time to do some explaining, Zero stated. The first most important question is, who are you? It inquired. Shadow let out a low sigh, gazed upon the three. I can't tell you that. At least not yet, the cloaked one replied. I don't really think you're in a position to be telling us what you can or can't tell us, Iris chimed in. Zero took a step closer to Shadow, keeping the saber pointed at the mysterious replica in case he tried anything funny. Tell us I'll remove this cloak and force you to reveal who you are, Zero stated firmly. You do know, at any given time, I could have already been gone, Shadow snarled. Yeah, you could have. But you won't. We can track you now. You've been all over the place. We've got your energy signature all over. We will hunt you down and we would find you, Zero said in turn. Shadow simply chuckled at Zero, more of a friend left than a mean or menacing turtle. What's so funny? Illy asked. You have my energy signature independence from where I've been all over the base, right? And not one single person thought to just run that against a obscure database and find the matching signature? She inquired, now highly amused. Even more so as he watched as all three of their eyes went wide. He knew all three of them were shaking them, asking themselves to determine why they hadn't thought about that. I figured as much, Shadow stated. Zero, growing tired of Shadow's games, gripped him by the cloak and pushed him against the nearest wall. Look, if you want to know who I am so bad, I will offer you a deal, the mysterious figure said, again obviously not intimidated by Zero's actions. What kind of deal? Iris inquired. A duel. I will face Zero 1-on-1 2 days from now. It gives you time to deal with your HR problem Cygnus is so concerned about. The deal will have all 7 members of you 3 act and Violet there to observe it. If Zero wins, I will show you all who I truly am. And if I win, I leave. You don't track me down and leave me be, and I will in turn just be gone from your lives. Xiao stated. How do we even know if we can trust that? Zero asked. Honestly, you can't. Sure, it may not be the easiest guy to get along with, clearly, but I am a replite of honor. I will be there, and I will gladly have this duel, Shadow replied. The Crimson Killer let Shadow go and backed away, putting the Sea Saber as well. Fine, 2 days from now, where at? Zero inquired. You will be in the ruins known as Omega City. Meet at midnight, the cloak replied. Zero simply nodded as Shadow held out his hand. Zero clasped Mysterio one's hand and they shook on it. When they released Shadow, nodded at 3 and simply vanished. You're actually going to trust him on this? We may never see him again, I stayed a little dumbfounded at her beloved actions. I don't trust him and I certainly don't like him, but I could just tell he meant what he said. A lesson I taught X a very long time ago. There are some things that just simply cannot be read, but have to be felt, and I could feel it that he meant it. You will be there, Zero replied. Well, here it is after a long while. I know I keep coming and going and keeping updating that I'm returning to hopefully stay, but oftentimes real life itself can often disagree with that, and it's such that it happens to me often. However, it seems like life may be finally cutting me a small break so I can actually get back to writing more. Nonetheless, here's chapter 22 for all of you, my great fans. Life permits, I will try to update a little more regularly, though I can't make any promises. On a different note, I have had a lot of you guys, some from when I first started, and a lot of new fans to my story follow, review, and favor the story, and me as an author, and I'm sorry that it takes me so long to update sometimes, but I really appreciate all the support and patience you have given me in this endeavor. I'm grateful to have as many fans as I do, and I hope to get them many more. So to all of you, thank you all so much. Your support really matters to me and helps keep me going as well as the motivation to keep on writing for you all.